was amazing. He looked like he was ready. He was antsy and excited. That first touch, I'm sure things are moving 100 miles an hour in his head, and he kind of settled in and picked and choose the spots. Obviously, he'll get better with the fouls, but everything else was amazing in terms of just trying to make his presence felt, making the right basketball plays, being aggressive when he had the opportunities, and just testing his body. And excited to see him play.
Was it better than you thought it was going to be?
About what we expected in terms of knowing how many minutes he was going to play, and just I call it blending in terms of how we play and us not trying to force feed him stuff, but he obviously has some bright moments and showed kind of how he can stretch our lineup and be impactful. So it should only get better from here.
Steph, what was that moment like when he threw it down?
It's like poetry, man. It was awesome. You can see just his reaction. Like, I think I yelled at him, that had to feel good. Just all that he's been through this last year, and to have the chance to play basketball at that level again, and throw it down and just get the crowd going. I know he enjoyed that.
Were you surprised how open he was left on some of his three-point shots?
Nah, it's part of the system. Everybody just making the right play. We try to create open shots for everybody on the court, and he's going to be the benefactor, is that how you say it, of a lot of those possessions. And he'll be a threat that opens up stuff for everybody else, too.
Draymond said all hell's going to break loose when he got there. Does it feel like that?
We're not going to drink our own Kool-Aid in terms of understanding that just because he's back, we're like this totally different team. We still have things we got to work on. We still have, the details we need to focus on night after night to continue to build momentum. And it's a work in progress for sure. So tonight was a great start, and defensively we were solid. We got to put game after game together. This next 4 games, I think, on the road are going to be tough. So it'll test us right out the gate with DeMarcus in the lineup.
Steph, do you think this is the best that the energy's been? You guys are obviously playing great. You got DeMarcus back. You're excited about a new wrinkle. Is this maybe the best it's been this year?
I'd say so, yeah, in terms of consistent efforts every night. But again, we've had a very dramatic first 45 games in terms of all these different storylines and things going around our team, and we understand the big picture. So we talk about it a lot, and things are starting to click and happen, but can't get too ahead of ourselves, and like we couldn't get too down on ourselves, the first half of the season, which is crazy to think about considering where we are in the standings. So still got work to do.
How would you evaluate kind of playing together? This is like a moment that you're leading up to, and for it to be here. What did it kind of feel like on the court, the chemistry?
First 3 minutes felt weird, just because you have a certain expectation of how you're gonna play together, how the ball's gonna move, and all that. But it didn't really go as planned. We were just kind of out there just playing, which was fun, but it was weird. We'll get more probably purposeful in terms of play calls and stuff like that. That'll get us into more sets and more of a rhythm. But beyond that, it's just exciting. A good energy and feeling great about our teammate that's playing basketball again. So that was all we really worried about.
What were kind of the initial stages, Steph, of integrating the pace? What were kind of the initial stages with the pace that you guys?
It wasn't really any different. Draymond's pushing in transition. We get stops. We run. You find your space on the floor and you just play basketball. We all know how to play basketball. IQ is there, so again, we didn't have to force anything, and it'll continue to get better in terms of DeMarcus understanding the patterns and how we play, but it wasn't noticeable. the minutes that he was out there.
Have you or your teammates had a chance to say anything to DeMarcus after the game?
Not much to say in terms of just I think he could feel the excitement that we had and the joy that we had watching him and being excited for him. So this is his night. It's a long time coming. It'll continue to get better. And I think in terms of just the way that he played and the crowd's energy, even though we're on the road, like it was fun. So. First guy I've seen in a long time get a standing ovation fouling out with 7 minutes left here in the game. So on the road for sure. So put that in the history books.
He called it fake love. What would you call it?
Oh, that's where the NBA is at right now. Let's see great players doing great things.
You gonna play golf tomorrow?
No.